In this video, you're going to take your dragster blank that you made last time and create your own drawing for your car. Now, first thing we need to do is with the view here, we need to be able to see where the holes are so we don't cut into those. So up on the tab up here, the black tab, it says View. If you click that and go to Visual Style, you'll see one that says Shaded with Hidden Edges. You click on that and then go to your front view. You'll be able to see where the dotted lines are, where the hole goes into. You cannot cut into that hole. And same thing if you go looking from the top view, you'll be able to see where your axle holes are. Okay, those are those dotted lines or the hidden lines. So what we're going to do then is I would suggest to do the front view first. Now we have to, there are certain limitations where you cannot cut into that hole and you need to have a certain space here. I believe it's 0.156 space. And you also need to have space around this air hole. Okay, and when you cut this, you have to make sure you touch each line, otherwise it won't extrude. So once you have this, now we've got our view set, we go back to 3D model, create 2D sketch. And then you're going to click on the sketch that you want to draw onto. And once that comes up, you'll get your graph back here. Now we could draw on here, and what I would suggest you do is do a rough shape, and you can fill that out later. But if I want to draw and cut some of this off, I'm going to go all the way to the edge of the line. I'm going to click and I'm going to draw a line, and I can cut my shape out however I want to. And if I want it to come up here, I can do that, and then I can have it come down here. Okay. I can also, if I want to cut a shape out of the middle here, say I wanted to cut a hole out. Just say it right like that. Once I get my shape, the basic shape that I want, then I'm going to finish sketch, and we're going to extrude. You're going to click on the parts that you want to get rid of. Once they're all selected, we're going to go into here, and this middle icon is the cut icon. You click cut, make sure you say distance is all, and you click OK. Now your car is cut out for the side view, but if you want to do the top view, what I'm going to do is if I go to the top of this, you'll see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 planes. I would have to draw a 2D sketch on each of those planes. So I'm going to flip to the bottom, and I only have one plane here, and I can create a 2D sketch there. And I can click on that, and if I want to, then I could take, and if I wanted to, let's say I want to cut a rectangle out of the middle here. You can put that in there, and then you can finish sketch, and we will extrude that piece. We're going to cut it all the way through. Okay. At this point your car is pretty much done. The only thing that you may want to do is there's a tool called fillet. So if you wanted to round these things, you can click fillet. Now this is a 0.125 fillet. If I get it bigger at like 0.375, you'll get these red lines, and the red lines mean that you can't do that. They're too big and they're going to cut into each other. So if you have those, or if you get an error message, just undo them and then change the sizes here. And what that'll do is every one that you click, you're going to round those over. So if I want to round this back edge all the way around, oops, gotta have the tool. If I want to click and round all these pieces off in the back, I can do that. Okay. Now, if you are done with all that, you can go up and change it. If you go to materials, you can change the color of the car. But this is basically it. Then you're gonna save that car. So you go to iPro, and at this point, all you have to do is save, because you already have it saved as dragster blank. So if you click save again, it will change that back. And that is it.